All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Monday. It is a Monday. And I apologize for being gone for so long. Sidewinder, it's good to see you. Hey, Rhino. Hey, Q-Bad. Hey there, Disco, and no worries. You can always come back if you want to listen to the probability lecture. I will probably still be here. Oh, hey, Coyote. Hey, Justin. Skill. Hey there, Deplorable. Howdy, Cerrone. Hey, Ty. I'm sorry I've been gone. Sorry, I have been... Oh, I've been so... grass touching. I've been touching so much grass. Some of it quite literally. Oh, have I got stories? Have I got stories? Hey, Horn. Or did you change your icon? Hey there, Amfortis. Hey, Asa. Zapper. Oh, thank you, Ty. Oh god, we've got Nyx. Oh god, I can just straight spawn into Levski now. Oh jeez. But I wanna arrive to Levski. I wanna actually go there. I wanna see it all, you know? As I arrive and touch down. Are there... Okay, before I actually start at Nyx, or start at Area 18 and go to Levski, are there any issues right now actually going to Levski? Because I think I read somewhere, like one of the initial patches, you couldn't jump to it. Has that been fixed now? And Deplorable, I wasn't in prison. I mean, I was kind of like in job prison. Oh, Horn, I don't know if you were around for back when Levski was first in, but like Levski was the place to be. Oh, it was a place to be. And if Horn, that's the case, we're going to start at Area 18. I want to make the journey, you know? Want to make the journey. Oh, I mean, it used to be laggy back in the day, too. Oh, thank you, Ken. And Ken, I plan on taking the caterpillar. Seriously, thank you, Ken. That's right, Sineth. You know, Sineth, when there's this bar I used to go to a lot. And by a bar, I mean a Ruby Tuesday. And my bartender there used to tell me this story that he took a trip up to Colorado to go hiking with some friends. And this guy there told him that if you encounter a bear, to start singing Journey, because apparently bears don't like Journey. And of course, he's hiking and they come across a bear. And these two idiots
Welcome to the
start singing Don't Stop Believing at this bear, trying to get it to go away. And of course it doesn't work. It doesn't work. The bear is highly aggressive, and they have to start running away from this bear. And I'm pretty sure that guy was just trying to get them eaten. But yeah, supposedly bears don't like Journey. Hey, Bishop. I know we don't really need any armor. It's just nice to have something on. But yeah, Sarone, so, you know, the reason I've been gone, and I'm sure you can assume. Sentence, if you want, you can totally type them out in the Discord, or if you want, DM them to me. I could use a laugh. Disco, I don't see why not. But yeah, so, like, I've been gone because of the bookstore. Because whenever it goes somewhere, I'm the guy who's got to drive it. And so that means whenever it's somewhere or it needs to get taken in or have to go do something with it, I'm driving it back and forth. Now the question is, have they actually changed anything? I've been away from my computer for so long, like I haven't got to really play anything. Like I have been away from keyboard pretty much for 3 weeks straight. Like typing felt weird. Actually, a couple of my keys were stuck. They weren't working properly. And Ghost, I'm doing all right, man. It's good to see ya. Yeah, Rhino, they sure will. I've been eaten alive by a few bears. Hey, Raymond. Raymond, it's good to see you, man. I got your messages. I responded. Sorry, it took me a couple of days. I was out of the house.
You are clear to launch.
How are you feeling, man? Is everything going okay? Well, Sapper, I haven't even been in my office, you know? Like, I haven't touched my computer, like, physically in 3 weeks or more. Like, I remote desktoped in the other day just to check something, but... Hey, Super! Oh, it feels good to be back. It feels weird. Oh, it feels so strange to actually get to play something again. Hey, Luna! Now, my question is, because this is, again, my first time being back in PTU, have they put those adjustments in where more power to engines means faster? I'm going to assume not. Yeah, I'm going to assume not. That's okay. Right, Coyote? I really enjoyed Cocaine Bear, though. Cocaine Bear was a very fun film. It was somehow both total B-movie and heartfelt at the same time. I really enjoy that part towards the end, like where the bear is almost dead, and then like it gets a whiff of cocaine and comes back for like a second wind. No, no, right. Oh, I know it doesn't, but there was supposed to be an update eventually, where that was going to happen. I think it was in one of those test flights that got leaked, and then like the whole group got burned. Jump shy. I don't even know how we jumped. How do we jump to Nyx now? Is it? We have a whole new place, or are we using one of the gateways? Oh, we just changed Magnus to Nyx. Okay, I can take that. All right. Let's make our way to Nyx. It's been years since I've seen my home. Yeah, Luna, that's what I've heard. It's one of the reasons I didn't start at Levski. As much as I want to. Because I figured, you know, there's always a chance of just getting stuck. Hey, Fallen. Hey, Was. I am back. You know, speaking of getting stuck, I know not everybody saw the pictures. I'll try to link them again. But I almost got the bookstore stuck the other night. I was at we were at a concert at this little venue called the Auburn Yard. And getting in there was very difficult. Very difficult. And, you know, I told myself, you know, getting out will be a problem for later me. Well, eventually, I became later me. Let's see, where's old tiny URL? I'll link you guys some pictures of this place. I didn't take the best pictures, so you're gonna have to, you know, forgive me. But, anyway, it was a very small, very thin pull-in. And on one side, we had this big tree stump and then a drop-off. So I had to avoid that while pulling in. But pulling out, I had to do this, like, 52-point turn around inside this field. And I wasn't able to get the trailer straight enough on the way back out. So we had to eventually build like a ramp. I don't know if I copied the right link. Tell me if that link works. What does that go to? Yeah, that is the right link. Okay. Here, you can see a little bit more of this venue here. And I took that picture super late at night. Because, like, they had 10 bands lined up, but it went from noon to midnight. We were there for a total of about 13 hours. And, like, it started getting cold and whatnot, but it was a very interesting place. Basically, some dude's backyard being this empty field with a little path cut away through the trees. So like a meadow where people would like sit around and smoke and talk and whatnot. On a fun little stage. It was Halloween part 2 that night. Like I said, getting the trailer out of there was, it was difficult because we were set up. I realize you guys haven't actually got to see this thing yet, have you? Hold on. Let me do that. Let me actually post, while we wait, let me post a picture of this place. Hey, 1G, it's mine too, actually, since I've been gone so long. Thank you, Silas. Thank you, man. Hey, Phaedrus. Hey, T-Rex. Durplo, good to see. I'm glad to see the whole gang is here. Sorry, I can finally tab back in and read up on everything. Now, Raymond, that's fair to feel out of sorts. I mean, you did have some, pretty invasive surgery. But I'm glad you're feeling, better.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Let's see. Sorry, Phaedrus, I know you just joined. I was telling the story of how I got the trailer almost stuck inside this. Well, I mean, you've seen that little concert venue. Here's what the inside of the store kind of looks like from the outside. You can judge me on the books. And that's right, we are on our way to Nick's, T-Rex. I haven't got to see it yet. No, see, 1G, I've been touching so much grass. So much grass. It is T-Rex. That is the mobile bookstore. That is the store on wheels. Hey, Persuader. But yeah, we just hauled that trailer with the little Toyota Tacoma. We were actually in Conway the other day, and we were at a brewery yesterday. We've got another setup this Thursday. And I think we might actually have this weekend off. Persuader, how have you been doing, man? How are the horses? Deplorable. Okay, so Deplorable, let me tell you about this concert venue I was at. And when I got there, we kind of started realizing that this was more of like basically just a guy's backyard and less of like a public venue. Like technically anybody could show up, but this place wasn't even on Google Maps. So like this dude is like shopping around and he's holding this big box in his hands. And this thing looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh box. Like this thing is big, it's chunky. And like I thought it was for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I'm like, oh man, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh deck? And he's like, no man, that's my weed. And did not realize it, but they were just smoking so much weed at this concert. And I know that happens at every concert, but I counted at least 6 bongs being passed around, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna stay deep inside my store. Because I know eventually the cops would show up, and it's just like, I'm going to be just only loosely associated. Yeah, Justin, you got it. Oh, Ghost, really? How soon are we talking? It's going to drop right as I finish this jump, isn't it? I mean, deplorable. I think he made more than I did. Like we didn't make bad money that night. Turns out there was some definite overlap between high concert goers and buying books. Hey, beggars. Ah, that's fair, Ghost. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna try to at least make it to Nick's first. Did Sirius get in here? Sirius, it's good to see ya. We are beggars. Ooh, this feels a bit more sprightly than it did previously. But yeah, like I've been on the road, like I'm not gonna call myself a trucker, more just a guy with a truck. But I realize that I've kind of monkey-pawed myself and I've gone from trucking in Star Citizen to hauling loads of books in real life. Also, now that we're a business and we can order things wholesale, guys, I have a problem. I can order dice at wholesale prices. And even just being a tiny business, oh my goodness. Oh, you guys went into the prices of things? Well, yeah, Derp. Okay, so Derp, let me put it like this. Once upon a time, I saw an episode of King of the Hill where Hank was having to haul something. And he called himself a trucker, and the guy was like, "You're not a trucker. You're just a guy with a truck." And that feels very true. I run a mobile bookstore out of a trailer. If you scroll up, you see some of the links that I've dropped. You can see what it looks like, actually. Why, are they dropping it right now? I just finished the jump to Nick's. Wow, is there not even a station out here? Or did it just drop me back out? It just dropped me back out. I'm still in Stanton. Cool. Cool. Super cool. Okay, so Bishop, I would say probably about a 50 to 60% markup. Yeah, but Phaedrus, they actually truck. They know what they're doing a lot, you know? Like, I don't feel like I'm a trucker until I'm like popping 6 different 5-hour energies trying to get a load to Omaha before this place needs them at 8 a.m., you know? Oh, Albert, of course I do. Why not? I will say, in the brief amount of time that we've been doing this, though, with the bookstore, I have had to get that trailer into some wild places. Because, like, whenever they host, like, events in a park, it's like, yeah, just, you know, drive the trailer up onto the curb, mount the curb with the trailer, pull it up to the pavilion, drive it through all the playground equipment, and that always feels wild. Man, that always feels wild. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna mount the curb with this thing. Glad we've got 4-wheel drive. Oh, beggars, I've eaten a lot of truck stop breakfasts. The iron skillet and I used to be close, you know? I've eaten truck stop spaghetti, beggars. If that's all it takes to become a trucker, then I've been a trucker since I was 12. You know, Coyote, I haven't, but I have a very shy bladder. I don't even think I could do that unless I was in, like, a silent room with no one around. All right, round 2. Hey, Arcturus. Oh, farts. Come on. Oh, Albin, I will as soon as I get to Levski. Silas, how you doing, man? And Braille, that's a lot of bounties. I'm still catching up on everything. I mean, Dirtblow, spit me back to Stanton this time around, so let's see what it does now. Oh, Disco, is the update out? In Poke, I don't know. I've already done the jump once, and then it was like, hey, we're gonna spit you back out to Stanton. So I haven't even got to experience any of the new changes. And I'm probably about to get spit out again and then get disconnected for the update because... that's probably poor planning on my part. You know, Ghost, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I hear we're getting a new Drake ship. I'm gonna have to see what that is. I mean, beggars, I don't see why not. I just have to actually, you know, make sure I've got time to be back regularly. That's one of my big issues. Oh, Silas, I'm sorry. This feels pretty Stanton-y. Where are we? Are you serious? We back in Stanton. You know, Brace, I think it will. It'll take 8 years. Just go. Do we have like an estimate on what the Drake Clipper is? Okay. If the update is out, I'm going to exit it right quick and then update. Because by the time I actually make it to Nick's, I'm going to get disconnected. Oh, I just got disconnected. Cool. So let's do that right quick. So we're going to be on the technical difficulty screen. Update. That's a lot of rumors. All right, let's verify. Yes, yes, yes. If you heard that, I promise it was my computer, not yours. Right horn? Well, Disco, I think we're supposed to get a separate golem too, aren't we? Aside from the Clipper? Yeah, but 1G, that's Drake. If they're not stealing cargo, they're stealing names, you know? That's what Drake does. I mean, Sith, it's a good thing to endeavor towards. I remember buying the Endeavor at its concept. Sirius, we're actually selling both. So we can order new books. In fact, you can actually buy books from us on the internet, and we get a small kickback from the supplier. But I also go around scouring places for used books. Like I'll pick up books like off Facebook Marketplace, hit up like Goodwill, hit up like some of the used bookstores, because sometimes you can buy books for really, really cheap. Like, okay, so you guys remember the game Myst, for example? I came across the book prequel to Myst for 50 cents the other day. 50 cents. And I can easily turn around and sell that for like, $4 or $5. And, while I'm only making 450, the margin there is ridiculous. Serious? I have no idea. Hold on. Um Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, I forgot. We actually have a website. Do you guys want the website? Like, not to plug or anything, but I think you can actually order from that if I can find out where it is. How does this work? Ah, here we go. All right, so I'm going to drop 2 links, so I'm waiting for this to update. So this is where you can order from, and we get a small kickback from it. And then the actual website. Hey, Death. Death, I'm so glad you're here. We can talk about what do you call that? We can talk about Deep Space Nine. And then here's the website for the actual store. And there's actually pictures and videos posted so you can see what it looks like from the inside. I try not to be in any of the pictures because I feel like I would detract from it. Oh, we have an Instagram. I don't keep up with any of the socials. I don't do the social stuff. Okay, is this updated? Is it still verifying? My God. All right, verify the whole thing. So Disco, I don't have contacts with ACD. Like we've got a supplier that we order through. But dice, for example, most dice is a 50% markup. Like, okay, I'm just gonna use this as an example. Foam Brain Games, they make these like halfling mystery dice bags, and it's a mystery bag of tiny dice, and the MSRP for those is $5, but the wholesale cost is $2.50. Now you have to order a minimum of 100 of them, but still, like the markup, is 50%. I mean, okay, so Ghost, listen, Ghost. You have to remember one thing about CIG when it comes to selling Nyx as a miner's paradise, but not releasing like a newfangled mining ship to go along with it. CIG only knows how to capitalize on letters, not marketing opportunities. This would be the perfect time to release a mining ship, but no. So, beggars, the way we keep the books from falling off is we use tension rods. We put a tension rod in every single shelf, and the shelves that have like displays or decorations or whatever, those we actually just put in boxes. And then the things that are outside are like on shelves, like the outside shelves, those just go in a box. Usually when we pack up, we've got about 3 boxes of stuff between used books and decorations. Wow, this is taking forever to verify. I'm sorry, guys. I should have just logged out and logged back in instead of setting to verify. I didn't mean to sit here and be like, all right, let's plug the store now and advertise stuff. We've got a thing coming up this Thursday, I think. I don't think we've actually put it on the calendar yet. Yeah, Phaedrus. And the thing is, Phaedrus, I wanted to use like the spring-loaded tension rods, but I think I'm going to have to maybe hand adjust some of those because I tried some out. And the way they work, they don't have enough tension in them without me accidentally just squishing the thing. Yeah, beggars. The only thing we didn't do was the electrical. We did everything else on the inside of the trailer. And I want to say in January, we're going to get the trailer painted on the outside finally. We're going to talk to a bunch of tattoo artists who are going to give their go at doing it mural style. And then get the thing coated so it can actually be sealed. So that way, the inside will look as cool as the outside instead of it just being a trailer. Because you know how hard it is to lure people into a nondescript white trailer? Yeah, see, Phaedrus, that's what I was thinking, is like putting like little pieces of wood or whatever inside the rod for the adjustable spring-loaded ones. Because that would actually save a lot of time. Oh yeah, Death. I mean, like we just talked to a couple of tattoo artists because we want to do the whole like 70s van style. See, Phages, we were also considering just drilling like tiny holes. Yes. Sorry, that was my computer. Like a tiny or small holes in the shell so we could just slide the rods through. That way we don't have to tension rod it every time. Raymond, I think it's a suitable meal. I think it's fine. Listen, the whole point of the surgery was to make sure that your liver was good, right? So you should test it with pizza. Hey, lightsaber. Apologies, we are updating PTU still. It looks like it might be done. Ah, crap. I didn't see what number that was. 4799. What are we on? Sorry, guys. This is still taking a moment. $240,000. My God. Well, you see, Coyote, we only have so much space. In fact, we were kind of arguing about space yesterday. I mean, arguing's not the right word. I'll try to take some better pictures of, like, you know, the wall-to-wall stuff. But we basically we have one wall that is just straight shelves, and another one where towards the middle is a flat, unshelved area for displays for things to put on the walls. Okay, why is that not showing an update? Okay, latest build is 228. Okay, no, it is updated. All right. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. That's on me. I'm sorry, Luna. They dropped the patch and it took it forever to verify. Okay, so Derplo, Levski is part of the People's Alliance back in the day during the Messer era. Ivar Messer and the whole Messer family were just a bunch of dictators, and they ran the UEE with an iron fist. And the People's Alliance kind of split off from the UEE. They weren't like... What's the word I'm looking for? You know, they weren't like, you know, terrorists or like against the UE. They just went, hey, we want to do our own thing. Goodbye. So now that the UEE is no longer under the Messers, they're just kind of like their own little separate government. They're not, you know, antagonizing or anything like that. It's just they went off to unclaimed space, made their own thing, and decided that's how they're going to do things. All right. We're going to try this again. But we'll do it at Orzen, so we don't have to fly for 30 minutes to actually hit the station. You know, Coyote, I thought about trying to put something on the ceiling, but I think they want to keep the ceiling unfilled. I don't feel like that's the right word. Now, with Derplo, I am going to warn you, I am on my way to Levski, so you might want to look away or stop watching once I actually get there. But no, Waz, I like the way that I look. Yeah, CG. I mean, they've got magazines. Well, hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting this name right.
Welcome.
Deuteronihilus. Am I saying that right? Please tell me if I'm close. It is slow, but PTU is always slow.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the next visitor.
No, Phaedrus, I get that. Like, Levski is... Aw, farts. So I've got this amazing idea, and I know that was entirely my fault. That was entirely my fault. I realize this. But guardrails. Are you an elevator? What are you? What are you? You don't know. I don't think I've ever actually been to a hospital in Orzen. I try to stay as far away from Crusader as possible. Well, you know, Wolf, we actually... Okay. So, there is a small ferry door on the trailer. And if you open it up, and you actually have a back good enough to bend over to read it, there's a phrase in there that'll get you 10% off. You just have to find it and be curious enough to actually open the door.
I will make sure that a manager contacts.
Okay, well, we're out of the hospital. Boy, do I feel silly. Hey, DPT. Man, I got your message yesterday. I'm sorry I haven't responded to it. Today is like the first day I've been at my computer in about 3 weeks. I haven't touched it. Hey. Take. Which one do we take? Does it matter? I think we take this one. No, Derplo, it is a prison. It is a prison. Oh, you son of a...
Providing connections to all major platforms, Crusader Industries is happy to offer free.
But yeah, I don't like coming here. Like, it's pretty. Oh, is it pretty?
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right, let me in.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Yeah, see, Disco, that's why I like Area 18. When I have to take the train, it's easy, you know? No, New Babbage is great. It's hard for me to give up my allegiance to Area 18. You know, it was the first. So it'll always be the first to me. Or the best. Exactly, Phaedrus. I like that cyberpunk feel. Like, even if Area 18 doesn't actually have it. Like, you guys remember when they made that ad for all the corporations and ArcCorp was like, yeah, we dance, we shoot people, we do all this, we hustle. And it's like, aren't you guys like an actual corporation? Don't you business? Brace, I've watched the first season, but nothing past that. Oh, Rhino, I'm sorry.
I think it's a bit backwards, a bit more. Hey.
And honestly, Brace, it's just because I'm really bad at shows. Like, I am astounded that I've been making my way through Deep Space Nine so quickly.
Find ourselves wondering where to turn. If Sator has the answers to the Ares Starfighter, designed as a large ship, the mere presence of an Ares in your fleet will cause vehicles of weakness. Cause trouble.
Huh. I think they put my caterpillar away. Alright, round 2. Waz, I'm actually playing in 2K right now.
Vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Mostly because, while I can play in 4K,
Vehicle retrieval system.
OBS throws a fit when it comes to downscaling for stream.
Your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
And this being Arkansas, I don't trust my internet to stream in 4K. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, Slider. That's a smart idea. In fact, why don't we just get dressed while we wait? Just put something on. Pick a new ship? No. If we're going to Levski, we're going in the Caterpillar. Beggars, I am about, I think, 14, 15 episodes into season 5. Odo just got laid for the first time, and there were some very uncomfortable phrases and sounds in that episode. And I've got some opinions. They might not be popular opinions about various people and whatnot in Deep Space Nine, but I got opinions. Hey, Stax. Hey, Intruder. And Raymond, welcome back. Ooh, Raymond, that does sound good. Oh, we got this new chicken or pizza place next to my house. Not next to. Not even really walking distance, but it's nearby. Like, in Arkansas terms, it's nearby. Like, it's only 6 minutes down the road driving. And they have this fried chicken pizza pesto.
Launch complete.
Yeah, Disco, are you here at Orison?
Landing gear up.
I hope you enjoyed your time here at Orison, and you have a pleasant rest of your journey.
Shield system offline.
Oh, Rhino, good luck. Good luck. Same, Disco. Well, you know, Orison. But yeah, okay, so listen. Let's talk about Deep Space Nine right quick. It's gotten a lot better than what it was in seasons 1 and 2. There are some gooby parts. Kira has gotten better. A lot better. But I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I need you to remember that opinions, you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Do people like Worf? Is Worf supposed to be a liked character? Like, is he fun at any point in his life? I mean, Disco, if people are getting shot, I mean, just, you know, sneak on through if you can. And Rhino, I guess that does make sense since it's USA only. Was he like, okay, because again, you know, I haven't seen TNG yet, and I have absolutely nothing against the actors. I want to make that very clear. Character hate is not the same as actor hate. No, beggars. Now, TNG is my next one. After Deep Space Nine. And ain't that the truth, Phaedrus? Because, oh my god. Like, I'm sorry, but if I was Cisco and Worf acted the way he did, he would have been court-martialed and tossed out the airlock. Well, you see, Ken, like, okay, so my biggest issue with Worf is, like, he gets to Deep Space Nine, and he has a stick up his backside so big that even Odo has to go, hey, calm down. Stuff like this did happen on the Enterprise all the time. Quit your hypocrisy. Stacks, I'm, like, halfway through Season 5 right now. Like, Odo just got laid. But, like, Worf hates Deep Space Nine so much that he moves into a bunk on the Defiant. It's like, I'm supposed to work with these people and live among them, but I hate them so much I won't even spend time with them. I'm going to sit in my room alone and listen to Klingon operas. And then somehow, I don't know how, but somehow this dude ends up pulling Jadzia, who... I'm still not entirely sure what her job is, but she is way cooler than Worf by any means. And they have that episode where they go to Risa. And, you know, like, he is so possessive. He can't stand her having friends whatsoever, that he ends up joining, like, this, like, incel terrorist group and hijacks the entire weather system for Risa and somehow gets in zero trouble for it. Like, he ruins the vacation of hundreds of thousands of people. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but people in the Federation only seem to get a vacation once per a show. Like, Cisco gets a vacation like one time, you know? So, like, vacation's already really rare, but he hijacks this thing. They start causing earthquakes, and he gets in zero trouble. And why? Because he was upset that his girlfriend was having fun and he couldn't control her. And it's like, dude, calm down. And beggars, that is fair. It's just, you know, watching Deep Space Nine and this guy shows up and it's just like, really? He's supposed to be a celebrated character and he just poops on everything and is a stick in the mud? Like, at least Odo has the excuse of not actually being a humanoid. Or like also Worf, the absent father, who goes, haha, turns out I have a son. Instead of being there for him, I'm going to send him to live with my parents. Because that's honorable. Hey, Gold. Like, I know that he bonked that one child in the face and accidentally killed him during a soccer match. So he's like, I've got to restrain myself at all times. But it's just like every other Klingon is just way more interesting. Like, honestly, I'm ticked off that we never get to see the restaurant Klingon again, who walks around singing Klingon songs with an accordion while serving Klingon food. Like, I want more episodes about that guy. Oh no, Phaedrus, we don't skip episodes. We don't skip episodes. We watch it all. In the words of Dinobot, or Hamlet, tell my tale to those who ask, the good with the ill, and let me be judged accordingly. We watch all episodes. I mean, Raymond, that's fair. He also almost got his butt beat by Garrick in a fist fight. Like, you know, Garrick is dangerous, but like not head on. You know, I certainly wouldn't take tea from the guy, but I think I could probably beat him in a fist fight. Oh, come on, Phaedrus. Come on. We gotta start with season 1 like everybody else did. Also, Christopher, hello, hello. Yeah, but Raymond, he takes care of things with, like, you know, a misplaced word here, a poisoning there, a knife in the back. Like, he's not exactly a martial arts guy. Coyote, it is on the list, and I did see... Oh, what did I finally see the other day? Spirited Away. I finally saw Spirited Away. Now, Chris, that's true. I know that feeling. My kidneys definitely don't care. I'm like a slug, man. You give me too much salt and I start dying. Also, the Maquis. I'm sorry, but the Maquis are the most idiotic people in Star Trek. And they deserve everything that ever happens to them. Oh, Raymond, I know what you meant. But hey, Skull, no worries, man. Hey, Skull, you're probably near where I am then. Well, hey, have a good night, Skull. Biggers, I think Garrick is a tailor. He's used to pulling loose threads and seeing where they go. Nice disco. Hopefully I actually make it too. Yeah, see, Death, like, I hated Chakotay. And, like, there was the whole, like, you know, they brought on the dude for, like, Native American studies who was a total liar and just made up a bunch of stuff. But it felt like Robert Beltran really just kind of checked out immediately like into season 1. It was just kind of there to be like, well, what if we do the bad thing? And then Janeway goes, we're not doing the bad thing. And then he says, well, what if we did do the bad thing? Yeah, but Coyote, what if it's really good fashion? Oh my god, we finally made it. Also, if the gate's there, where did I come from? Hey, no worries, Justin. We also got to remember, though, Garrick is a Cardassian. He's a tailor for people who all wear, like, the exact same thing. Probably because it's, you know, cheaper. Oh, right. I need to make it Delamar, don't I? I'm sorry. Is it not Delamar? Is it just Levski now? You know, Chris, like, shoulder pads protect you. Like, you know, you can just hit somebody with them. Yeah, Death, have a good one. Okay, see, beggars, I want to talk about Quark's outfits. Quark always looked like somebody found the worst possible couch, hunted it down, and skinned it alive. Like, I feel like Quark and Neelix could really compete on, like, a fashion show that is the opposite of fashion. Yeah, Justin, I've gotta catch up on some of my movies. Oh, yes, I would, Coyote, 100%. Well, Raymond, Odo was naked the whole time. They're nice, Justin. You do have to worry about disc rot, though. Well, that's it, beggars. Like, I guarantee you, everything that Quark wore was from a planet where couches were alive, and somebody hunted them down on the wild, you know, lazy boy savannah. And Quark is just wearing the skin of a couch. Oh yeah, Raymond, 100%. Odo was naked the whole time, except for that brief time that he was a human. I mean, granted, it's not like there was a lot to see. We're on the butt end of Levski, aren't we? Hey, Dragnos, no worries. You're actually just in time. Yeah, Wolf, because like the Ferengi and TNG were supposed to be like the next big bads, right? And then they quick realized that's not gonna work. So the question is, sure am Dragnos for the first time. Oh, beggars, that's my favorite part. Anytime Rom has to exclaim something and he's like, Boogie.
Shield system online.
All right, Levski. What side of the rock are you? I guess I could cheat. Or do I actually enter from where the cargo elevators are? I remember when this whole thing was a planet. Okay, a planetoid. Planetoid. It was a planetoid. Well, that's not good to hear, Disco. Okay, come on. In space. We get fire in space. Honestly, Stevens, I think you're right about that. That's right. Hope is here. Okay, I like these large hangars being in the borehole. That's nice. Yeah, you on the pads? Hey, Parker. You know, Raymond, I feel like they could, I don't know, probably take out a couple of these rocks. Hey, Bexar. Let's see. Huh. So you can't just fly all the way through. Neat. Okay. But Parker, I'm trying to. Sadly, he's not responding. And Disco, there's a very real chance we just have a disconnect. Parker, today's patch actually just dropped not too long ago. You know, I guess we could try calling manually. I don't think that's working. Oh, I can't click that. Yeah, we'll try F11 next. Okay. Go away. Oh God, they won't let me hang up. I mean, I could walk in, I guess. There's a Star Lancer. It's finally popped up. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, you know, we'll just is there gravity here?
Engines offline.
Doesn't appear.
Online. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Yeah.
Engines offline.
Hey, biker. Oh, Parker, it's okay if we get stuck out here. It's good to finally be home. It is biker. It's my first time seeing it, actually. Oh, overkill. It does now, I believe. I haven't even got to look at engineering. Hold on. Before we walk into Lagski. I haven't even got to see what you do with engineering. Like, how do you engineer now? Oh, is it, Parker? Okay, okay. Well, darn. I was so excited. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, like I said, I've been gone for a while. I'll just leave that down. He was gonna break into a caterpillar. Oh, Disco, I just read that. Don't like this public freight elevator right here where anybody else could steal it. Oh, I'm enthused, I'm enthused. Oh, this feels like Levski. Oh, does this feel like Levski? Oh, it's good to be back. Oh. You sure can, Gold. Sure can. They still have the gun on the shelf. Did they take that out? I bet they did. Oh, maybe they did. Okay. Overkill, the last time I was in Levski was 3.12. Well, that's not right. There it is. Remember Anthony Tanaka. Yeah, Justin, we sure did. I like that we're making this a shrine. Yeah, we did. We had a back-to-back one where one day it was one thing, and then the next day was another. You know, Wallace Klim used to live here. The widow dealer who lives in Grim Hex. Coyote, we did not. Things are not currently responsive, so we didn't get to hear Eslin. What does this hospital look like? Oh, I've missed these giant windows. Ah, it's good to be home. You're as beautiful as the day that I lost you. Well, this is probably a mistake, but, you know.
Feeling a bit out of it.
Ooh, what is
My
that?
sister just enlisted in Navy. We were supposed to start up our own settlement, but I guess she changed her mind.
I don't want to be a number.
Not sure what I'm
I
gonna do.
like how open the hospital area is. I'm about to sound like a dirty hipster.
Heard some scuttle that the Marine have a mole in the People's Alliance.
But it's going to be annoying for this patch because I know everyone's going to be living at Levski. And I've been living at Levski ever since Levski was first introduced.
No one's allowed through here right now.
And it's not even like a gatekeeping thing. It's just watching everyone move into the neighborhood, you know?
Not sure if you ever met my grandma, but she used to say, acknowledge the evil,
Ooh, it is laggy.
don't let it change.
Baronet is very difficult to... Well, you can see that we're having some issues. Okay. What's all Recco? No, Chris, I get that. Honestly, I might do the same and stay at Area 18 for a patch or two. Let's put this back into the Grand Bar. Well, Troy... Okay, listen. Realistically, Troy, you got a point. Because back in the day, Levski was in Stanton. It was in Stanton. Right, John? We know inflation has gone... Oh, I can just steal someone's beer. Well, that's not true.
Come on in.
Okay, this little plant place is actually kind of funny. This is nice.
Come on in.
Yeah, like Pyro. The thing about Pyro, I just always felt like it was needlessly edgy.
Okay.
This just always felt like a whole bunch of like anarcho-communist commune people that moved out of the UEE and tried to open up one giant coffee shop in an old mining hole. Like, look at these shirts. These shirts are fun. That's right, Phaedrus, the little planetoid, Delamar. Yeah, I see, like, we totally still have magazines. Although they're on top of each other, so you can't really read them. Yeah, like, the borehole was just a hole.
God, thinking Levski will ever be crime-free is a damn pipe dream. Criminals have always tried to take advantage of our situation here, and they always do. The best thing we can do is just focus on how to minimize their footprint.
I'm sorry. Hold on. You could just buy subscriber gear? Neat. You could just buy... Neato. That is so nice. I also like this tank. I can't zoom in because of the try-on thing here, but... Well, yeah, gold. It just, it's only taken them how many years to get around to it? Nick snacks. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Somebody did a good job.
Not sure why he wants to work the rugby.
Somebody did a good job. Steal this plant. It's my plant.
How are you doing?
Well, isn't there a gun store?
Where you going? You're lucky I need customers.
Oh yeah, Phaedrus.
What's a good word?
Cordries. Everybody used to make a pilgrimage here to buy the microid battlesuit.
Well, that's life for you.
Right, Stoned? Yeah, Gold. Hey, we'll be here. Man, everything's... Okay, I was wondering if I could just, like, watch him purchase things. Yeah, Phaedrus, like, this is the only place you could get it, so you always had to make the huge pilgrimage to go buy it.
I heard some stuff that the Marine have mold in the People's Alliance. I need you to keep your eyes and ears open for this. Folks talk more freely. Any security concerns you want to flag?
You know, Kaylee, that's a good question.
Not sure if
think so. Where was that?
Apparently Chris has been trading with some Banu and managed to get a hold of a bottle of Radagast 47. Can you believe it? I don't mind folks stopping through here if they're going to bring goods like that with them.
Nope.
Great.
Sir, can I have that foot? Yeah, those are definitely just props. Yeah, Rhino, have a good night, man. Sleep well. What all do they have here?
You're looking good. Been up to much?
Where's the terminal?
These rumors about the UEE are a load of bull. When you've been around as long as I have, you'll realize that these kind of conversations come and go.
Yeah, this guy is standing here, not actually using the terminal, so we're just gonna sneak in. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Admittedly, not much. Oh yeah, the rangefinder. I never actually ended up using that.
Something's wrong with my house ventilation system. It got hot as hell in there last night.
Ooh, the lag is getting strong though.
Got me feeling all out of sorts today.
And Becca's probably not.
Feeling a bit out of it. My sister just enlisted in the Navy. We were supposed to start up our own settlement, but I guess she changed her mind.
God, I mean, you've seen all the stuff that got caused just by them making, like, female characters 4 inches shorter than male characters. I'm sure a lot of people have a sister who's just joining up with the Navy. Yeah, Parker, it's definitely feeling it's definitely feeling 3.0.
Good choice. When you've been around as long as I have, you'll realize that these kind of conversations come and go.
Oh, hey, look, we could actually buy the guns without bones all over them. That's nice.
Sounds good.
What the Scion? There we go.
Let me take care of that.
Yeah, beggars, give me a moment. Also, I think this was like the first place that you could buy the coda as well. Ah, way back in the day.
I heard some scuttle that the Moraine have a mole on the People's Alliance. I need you to keep your eyes and ears open about this. Folks talking freely about it. Any security concerns you want to flag?
Right, Terplo? Like, okay, I get it. I get it. But like, come on, we're all gonna stand on a queue? Okay, let's read this. All visitors should... How do you say that word? Denigrate? I've only ever read it. Others' views or ideas. We're all entitled to our own beliefs. Not attempt to profit from, exploit, or instigate plans to deprive anyone of their goods or health. Not pursue a UEE agenda while within our community. What is that? What does that mean? Agree to resolve conflicts in a non-violent manner. Agree to spend time, no matter how little, thinking about what you have done today to make the universe a better place. Aww. Aww. Thank you, Parker. I'm glad I got that one right. This almost feels like a cult, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about the People's Alliance. But I feel like the moment you showed somebody that, like, let's talk about the average Star Citizen player. If they were asked to read this, they would launch a torpedo directly at Levski. We all know this. Hold on the tick. No, I'm okay. No, I'm back. Okay, no. Stoned, it is definitely an armistice zone. Oh, thank you, Chris. And have fun with dinner. Ooh, now the question is... I didn't even think about looking at jobs. Huh. Huh. So... Are deliveries back? Are handheld deliveries actually making a comeback? That's nice to see, beggars. That's really nice to see. I'm glad they're coming back. Okay, so this is definitely a dead end. Let's go find old Recco. Okay, that takes us back to the barter market. The Grand Bazaar.
Enjoy.
Feels like
I have no idea if this was the music that used to play or not.
Hey. Yeah, have a look around.
Yeah, Raymond. I wonder what the oh. Wonder what the skins will be this year. That's an outfit. Oh no, they cut off the weird VIP area? Come on. Used to be like a fun little VIP room area in the back. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Why is there a Square logo just sitting on top of a rounded bottle cap? Hey, face! I am alive. I've been touching way too much grass. Hey, Christian.
Why is everyone
Jarek?
so concerned about the UEE coming in, taking control of the system? Thinking
Oh, it's a feature.
Really wanted, they would have claimed this. Criminals always try to take advantage of our situation here.
Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
Here's my question. If we all sit around debating what to do, by the time we get around to doing it, it'll be too late.
you can't control life. You just gotta live it the best you can.
I'll get that sorted for you.
Ooh, this lag. No, Christian, that's fair, man. I apologize, and I totally understand. Enjoy yourself, buddy. I'll do slightly less nicks tomorrow. Hey, James. Although I am probably about to have to wrap it up. I have to go unload some things out of the trailer. Because, ooh, buddy. I have to unload it so I can go transport some furniture tomorrow. Feels weird to use the bookshop to haul tables and shelves, but it's cheaper than renting a trailer. Yeah, that's true. For some of us, Levski is old as dirt. Yeah, Derplo, go for it. Sadly, DPT, no. We're keeping it just to fantasy, science fiction, and horror for now.
I was having a drink insane the other night, and I overheard some people planning to attack. What are you stopping for? Transport ship. Move along, buddy. Even trying to be quiet. Can you believe it? Sure as hell can't go on like this. Something needs to be done.
Oh, Parker, I'm gonna be. I am going to be. Ooh. Is that? No, you're not Recco.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages.
Been on a bad streak lately, but my luck's due to turn any day now. Seems like it's finally coughed up, which will help me clear out the debt. With a little left over.
They really have expanded this. They've done a good job. Like I said, sadly though, I think I am going to have to wrap it up. I've still got to go unload some stuff. I just wanted to finally check things out and tell you guys I was still alive. You know, Beggars, that's what I hear. I've got so many games on my 2 playlists though. So many games. Gosh, like I still have to finish Expedition 33. Oh, Coyote. Thank you, man. Thank you, Coyote. Of course, Parker. Yeah, I've got to go move some furniture tomorrow. Free afterwards. And we'll see what changes we end up getting. Yeah, Parker, do you remember when everybody was trapped on Levski and people were running like humanitarian missions to get people off of Levski? I feel like that'll happen again. Thank you, Coyote. Yeah, Wolf. Oh gosh, dinner actually sounds really good. All right, I'm actually gonna work on dinner and that. So, did I complete it? Yes, no, I did. Feels weird walking through Levski again. That's right. Those were the days. This frame rate is making it really difficult to navigate. Nice, Ghost. Hear that, guys? All waves in just a few minutes. So, with me passing the torch over, everybody else gets to play. Oh, Raymond, I'm sure there is. I am sure there is. Greco. Am I tall? Okay. What am I standing on? There's some sort of invisible thing there. That's not a tiny woman. I'm just a floating man. Yeah, Raymond, that's what I was thinking.
Safety notice.
So
Please
I
follow designated routes
am going to
avoid
hand it off.
approaching the tanks.
Oh, come on. Come on, let me die in dignity. Beggars, let's make sure that's even worth it first, because cargo has been... Ugh. But alright.
I'm not saying violence is the answer, but that thug might think twice before messing with anybody.
Waffle, I don't remember them, but they could have been around and just not on the server that I was on. I never ran into that, though. But alright. Time for me to call it. So, it was fun finally getting to explore Levski. You guys are jumping in for your own. Good luck. Hopefully your frames will hold out. Oh, Gruff, I'm sorry. I'm actually leaving right now. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I am alive, though. This does prove that I'm alive. So. You guys have a good night. Enjoy Levski. And, like I said, as soon as I get this furniture moved, as long as I'm not destroyed tomorrow, we'll be back and do some more things. So, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Eat something fun. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.